right, so finally, Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast is on Apple Podcasts. You can listen to it on there. It took us only, I don't know, like 10 fucking episodes to get it on there, but
It happened.
But it's on there. So what we need from you guys and anybody that watches us, listens to us, whatever you do, majority of you have iPhones. What we ask you to do is go on there, give us a 5-star rating, give us a quick comment on there. If we have 30, 40 people do that, it's going to help us out tremendously. Push the podcast out there.
It takes 5 seconds to put the rating on there. We'd appreciate if you guys give us your honest rating and, help us push out some more content and put us more out there.
Yeah, so go. Yeah, so go. Did you like the little box? Yeah, so go. So go. Yeah, so go out there.
Epiphany?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, now we're on there. Go listen to us. It takes literally you scroll down, hit the 5 stars. If you put a comment on there, that even helps us out even more. So make sure you guys do that for us. It helps the podcast grow and for us to keep doing this every single week. So hey,
welcome to episode 11. No. Go ahead, that's your thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, welcome to episode 11. 11. Welcome to episode 11.
11.
Yeah, welcome to episode 11 of Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast. I'm Mike, as you guys know, and that's Jobe. I don't know what fucking name to come up with.
It's my name, I guess. That's already weird enough.
Jobe.
Mike has COVID, so you guys know.
I don't have COVID.
He's a fucking outbreak monkey now, so
I don't
hopefully he gives me COVID.
Dude, I got the new move area, bro.
Dude, make out with me and give me COVID.
Dude, I got Delta and Mu ready for you.
Delta and what?
Dude, the new one that they're calling Mu.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, unless the last 12 podcasts I've listened to, they all have made that shit up, but that's the new variant.
It's called Moo?
Moo.
Like cow, like moo.
No, like M-U.
Moo.
Yeah. It's going to be like fucking hurricanes, dude. We're going to have like fucking... we're going to have fucking COVID Mike.
What have they said about this new one?
I don't know, man. They try to fucking also, like, they're really being real particular with it. Like, the Delta is essentially like excessive sneezing, sore throat, watery eyes. So all allergy symptoms, they're like, yeah, that's it.
Dude, before you know it, just like the flu, all allergies are going to go straight down.
Yeah.
No one's going to have allergies.
No one's going to have any allergies. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fuck the world that we live in.
But, yeah. So, no, I actually got tested and got my results and I'm fucking negative, so.
Or as you know.
I mean, they rammed it up there pretty good.
Didn't you start feeling sick the day after the test, though?
No, the day before.
Oh, the day before the test?
The night before. And then the whole next day I was like, fuck.
Okay.
And it's just my allergies. It's a combination of allergies. And then other people, I've already seen it. They're doing the same shit that I am. They're fucking sneezing. And they're fucking blowing their nose every 3 minutes. Yeah. You ever try to sneeze in a mask?
No, because I take my mask off when I fucking sneeze. I'm not going to... It's like shitting your pants. I'm not going to sneeze in my mask. That's fucking disgusting.
No, I know, but like there's sometimes where I'm just like, you're moving and all of a sudden you're like, hi-ya!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like I deliberately just wait for it.
Well, I just rip it off and I just go, fuck it.
Yeah, but see, if I did that, I'd be like, like fucking... So I just like take that mask off. I just go get a new one.
Dude, I see a lot of people who just sneeze in their mask and just keep on going. Like they didn't just do that.
Yeah, just like, or just like, there's normally like,
yeah.
Do you just fucking sneeze in your mask?
People don't even like, you know how it's like reactionary to try to cover your mouth when you sneeze?
Yeah.
They don't even do that anymore. They just sneeze in their mask.
Just
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
That's fucking gross.
Whatever.
People are fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go follow us on Instagram. That's Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast. Make sure you guys go listen to us on Apple Podcasts. We're on there now. Rate and review on there. Google Podcasts, Spotify. So anywhere where you guys listen to your podcast, we are there now. Took us a long time to get on Apple, but we're now on Apple. So you can binge all the episodes if you'd want. We got 10 up there. So at least that's good, is that if somebody ends up liking our shit, they can end up listening to it. So we're listening to a lot of it.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
For people to listen to
Gay. No way.
So
So
today,
you got a new whiskey that I can still smell and taste a little
Okay.
bit, so I could probably still have an idea.
I hope so.
But
So I went to Binny's to go grab some cigars, And I was just checking out the whiskey section because I would like to see if they have anything new, right?
Yeah.
Or just to see what the fuck is there because I just like whiskey.
Sometimes you go there to get shit and they don't have it, and then like when you go back a week later, they have it.
Exactly. So I was just checking out the Japanese whiskey section, and I saw this Mexican whiskey. I think it's called Abasolo. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. El Whiskey de Mexico. 100% ancestral corn. And I just saw it. There were 2 left on the shelf just next to the Japanese whiskey section. And I'm like, all right, well, I've never had Mexican whiskey before. And it kind of intrigued me on how it would taste. Shithead. And it was on sale. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try it. Why not?
Why did you pay full fucking price? Fucking.
I mean, it wasn't like crazy expensive. It was. I honestly believe that it should be worth at least twice the price that it is.
Yeah.
I think it's that good.
Nice. Well, yeah, pour it in.
We'll pour this shit up.
It almost fucking exploded.
Give that shit, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Dude, you pour it, comes out clear at first. That's a lot of whiskey.
Yeah,
that's a lot of whiskey for you.
Yeah, I'm taking fucking NyQuil in 2 hours, dude. I'm not drinking that much. Crazy. Fucking, yeah, but being a fucking coma. Might as well.
Man, you could have more than that, though.
All right, well, yeah, pour me a little bit more.
Jeez.
Right, that's good. Fucking might as well just make lean.
Pour me up a little bit more. Now, before you start drinking this shit, you see how it comes out clear in the bottle? And then it turns into like this light blonde color?
Yeah.
All right, smell it.
I could barely smell.
Just try to smell it. Does it kind of smell like tequila?
What?
God, I wish you weren't fucking sick. Damn it, Mike.
Yeah, I could kind of smell
You smell the tequila in there?
It's strong. It has that smell like tequila.
Isn't that some shit? Have you ever smelled whiskey that smells like tequila?
Is this tequila whiskey?
No, it's just straight up whiskey.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's any tequila up in this motherfucker. Hold
That'd be the worst combination.
Ancestral corn whiskey, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. All right, dude. Let's give this a taste.
Wait. Okay. Ancestral ingredients are uncovered, resulting in a rich, smooth whiskey with notes of roasted grain, vanilla, and honey. Boy, I straight up taste whiskey up in this, or tequila in this one.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right, cheers, bro.
Hopefully, I can taste it.
Do you taste it?
Not really.
Fuck, man. I'll get another bottle. It's cool.
I could taste it a little bit, and it doesn't taste like some whiskeys where like I drink it. I'm like, oh. Like,
when you taste it, you get a. And this is the reason why I knew that you would like it, or thought you would like it, but you can't fucking taste. I'm gonna get like 2 more bottles because it's that good. But because when you first take the sip of it,
yeah,
you get a hint of tequila. It tastes like tequila when you take that first sip, and then like when you start sipping on it some more, you get the whiskey taste. It's the weirdest shit. Smells and tastes like tequila at first, and then when you start drinking it, then you start getting the whiskey notes.
Yeah, I'm sure I would like that then. Maybe on
I think
on the rocks or something.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. I've never been a fan. Yeah, I've never been a fan of drinking any drinks neat. I just can't. I don't know why. Even if it's cold neat, I'm like, I gotta have fucking ice, dude. Oh, fuck it. I gotta. Before we get into our topics today, you
can't get ice. You gotta get the rocks, like literal rocks, like whiskey stones.
Or the cube. I could do the cube, or like when you stones, but when you go to anywhere in terms of a restaurant, they're not gonna have whiskey rocks.
This fucking glass cracked.
Yeah, dude, we've been over that several times.
Dude, I could have cut my fucking shit open drinking this.
Yeah, we've been over that. You've cleaned it and cut your finger.
I totally forgot. Yeah, I know. I totally forgot.
Okay. But yeah, so we were celebrating my brother's 30th birthday party, and I had like a margarita in this type of glass, and the windows were open from the room that we were sitting in, and like I let it sit there for a little bit, and it's the condensation on the outside of the glass was ridiculous. like anybody that picked this up and it would just slip through their fucking hands. That's how much condensation, because it was like warm outside, but the air conditioning on in the room, and ice in the glass. So like, and it has a napkin around it. So I go to like pick it up like this, and I bring it over, and it just goes just right through my hands, fucking all over me. A full glass of fucking margarita, like just in my lap, and I'm like, you motherfucker. I was so fucking pissed. I like hurried up, and, like kept half of it, and I was like, damn it. And they're like, do we have to like cut you off? I'm like, no, I've had 2 drinks. I was like, and I've just got done eating it. It's like, what'd you guys do? Put Vaseline on the outside of this fucking cup?
Dude.
And they're like, no. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? These are the slickest glasses I've ever had in my life.
Was it an expensive margarita?
I mean, anything with tequila and Patron in it, yeah.
You just wasted like $13.
No, I mean, I didn't spill the whole thing, so it was probably like 6.
Oh, okay.
But it was like $6. But still, either way, I was fucking pissed. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
All of your nice clothes.
Yeah, but they took care of us, though. I think they didn't charge us for that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of drinks they didn't charge us for, which was
Sorry,
really
your
nice.
special ed guest
Yeah.
spilled his drink.
Like, sorry, this fucking idiot spilled his shit.
Fucking moron.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, fucking say that, dude. I'll fucking fight you right now.
Calm down, dear buddy.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, I'll flex my fucking neck right now in front of you, dude.
All right.
Excuse me, sir? You say you're gonna flex your neck? Yeah, I'm gonna flex my fucking neck.
You mean your sternomasculoid?
Do my my trapezoids.
Dude, yeah, because you have no neck, you just have straight traps.
Just fucking dude, born with straight traps, bro. Wait, was it fucking shit that your fucking twin says? The Rock, he just fucking goes, either you buy it or try it. He's like, you buy it, try it,
get trapped and dealt with.
Yeah, get trapped. Only he can fucking say that, because if anybody else says that, I'd be like, I want to shoot you with a fucking 12-gauge shotgun.
You buy it, try it, you get trapped.
You get trapped
and dealt with.
And his delt's like fucking the size of a fucking basketball.
I forgot about that. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
and then I remember I kept saying that to you guys. I'm like, dude, you want to fucking buy it? Or you want to try it? Or I would say that at work all the time too. I'm like, you guys want to buy it or try it? And they're like, fucking buy or try what? I'm like,
yeah, because you don't have any biceps or triceps.
Oh, dude, I will fucking flex on you right now. Shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, I'll fucking trap you and fucking what is it? Buy it or try it, and then I forgot it already.
Dude, you can fat, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'll fucking Scientific Nation, bro.
Okay.
Fuck you. So what we want to talk about today? What we're gonna talk about today?
About mafia hits.
Oh yeah, mafia
getting
hits.
murdered by the mafia.
Yeah, dude, they used to just fucking. In all honesty, I wish that they were still around, because none of this shit would be going on. They wouldn't allow this shit. If they ran shit like this, they wouldn't fucking.
I'm sure it would still be going on.
No, dude, they would not allow fucking restaurants to be shut down, shit like that. Fucking these mandates that are going out now and all that bullshit. There's no fucking way. If they had their hands in politics and shit.
No, I think it would still be happening.
I don't think so, man.
You know, I know the mafia had a lot of power, but
there's
like a cultural revolution going on right now, and I don't think that they would have enough power to stop that, because there's just so many stupid fucking people out there.
But they had such a well, that I understand, but they had such a strong overpowering of political, like, just how like the cartel has still even like movement over like our politics, and it's fucking the cartel in Mexico.
Yeah.
But even Mexican cartel had like literally they ran the government, and if they didn't.
Oh, speaking of Mexico.
And they didn't even hold on. And if they didn't like what was going on, they would just take somebody out. It doesn't matter who it was.
Yeah, but I think when the government is trying to instill overarching power like they want to right now, I don't think they give a fuck about the mafia, and they're gonna fight right back at that point.
Yeah, but when they're controlling them, I don't think so.
Well, they don't control everybody in the government, so they still have some loose ends that they haven't been able to tie up.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying. I'm saying when they were at their height, well, the mafia is no longer. It's not anything right now. But I'm saying, like, if they were at their highest peak and, like, the influence they had and control they had over politics, they would not allow this shit to be going on. And if the only way that they would allow it is if they were in the back pockets of all these other, like, COVID shots and shit, that's the only one that they would have. They'd be like, oh, yeah, go ahead and you can do this.
I don't know.
But, dude, I mean, I'm just being honest. They literally took people out. Politics. Took them the fuck out. Killed them.
Yeah.
If they were like, if they went against them or what was benefiting for them.
Maybe we should just start our own mafia and see what happens. Let's try it.
Dude, that would go down real south because we'd be like, the first person that would fucking come in, he would be like a fucking undercover CIA agent.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, yeah, these guys, you just report back, like, it's going to be real easy to get these guys.
These guys are fucking morons. What the fuck mafia is this?
They've confessed several drug traffickings and murders to me already. And it's been a week.
Yeah, we murdered like 7 guys the other day. We pushed like 800 keys across the border.
He told me what they make the most money on and where they make the most money. And it's definitely illegal.
They gave us real names, full names, addresses, everything.
They gave us documentation. He handed me over documents.
All the guys who supply them gave us everything.
Yeah.
This guy lives right over here.
Yeah, this guy lives right there. This guy lives right there.
We're just like walking around to these people's houses and shit.
We're like, oh yeah, that's Jim. He's right there.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim. This is our new guy. You got the cocaine? He's like, yeah, I got it. He'd be like, you guys are fucking stupid as shit. We're like, yeah, well, you know what? It's whatever, bro. What were you gonna say?
Well, you mentioned Mexico, and when we were pouring up the whiskey, I forgot to mention Hispanic Heritage Month starting. So shout out to all my Hispanics, my Mexicans.
Yeah, dude, they're driving around with big fucking flags. Man.
Yeah, fucking
I drove
sombreros and flags and shit. It's going crazy out there.
I drove past the Shell gas station, like the one I go to all the time. I looked to my left, and every single pump was full of people, and each one of them had a fucking Mexican flag.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit. That's cool, man.
Put like 8 flags on their car. I don't know how the fuck they even drive with all that shit.
They do either 8 or one massive one. Yeah. That is dangerous if it like blows onto your windshield. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, these guys have like all these flags in their cars, and I at least they're not getting their vision blocked or skewed. Right, but
I've getting pretty fucking close.
Yeah, I've seen nothing but obviously Mexican flags are gonna be the most common one, but I've seen some like Salvador, like El Salvador flags, and not as common, but they're just going around blasting music, honking their horns, and
yeah, I started seeing some yesterday, and then I saw a ton of them today. I'm like, what?
Dude, I started seeing them like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I started just seeing them on the expressway, and I'm like, that's a lot of flags.
Yeah, they shut down a couple streets downtown. Yeah, they do that every single year. They shut down downtown.
Yeah. That's right.
They just drive around and just honk their horns. Yeah. Bro, imagine living in an apartment over there.
Well, that's what I have. My old boss, she still lives downtown, and she was like, I remember when she was like commuting to our restaurant in the suburbs, and she was like, she's like, walks in, and it looks like she hasn't got any sleep. She's pissed, and I'm like, what happened? What's going on? She's like, they kept blaring their horns. My dog was scared as shit.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't fucking sleep. It took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get home because they shut down all these streets, and they're just blaring Mexican music, and I couldn't fucking sleep. I couldn't do shit. And I'm like, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. I'd be like, for the first couple hours, I'd be like, okay, cool, enjoy yourselves, have fun. Yeah. Once that 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock rolls around, it's like, dude, let me go to fucking sleep. Go do this shit somewhere else. Go on a boat and then go out into the lake and do this shit.
Yeah, and no one's going to go up to him and say, hey, can you turn that down, sir? Goes to get fucking, get murdered in the middle of the street.
Not if you have ice with you.
Dude, yeah. Dude, unless you like bring him like a fucking 48 pack of Coronas and then be like, can you just please turn this down?
Guys, come on. Please.
Come on, please.
I got you some Coronas.
I got a 48 pack of Coronas, and I got you a fucking 36 pack of fucking Modelo. Can you just turn it down for like an hour and a half? Please, you're scaring the shit out of my dog.
Oh my god.
They'd be like, okay. I walk away. They just fucking turn it on.
That's what they want
I'm like, you motherfuckers. They're like,
oh man. Yeah.
They fucking yell, just come back with tequila. Fucking pendejo. And I'm like, oh, okay.
They probably would scream that at you too.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, fine. I gotta go fucking get a bunch of tequila. Fucking pinche pendejo. Come back with tequila. Call me fat and shit when I'm walking away. I'm like, all right, thanks, guys. Fuck.
Yeah, diversity's cool.
But anyways, no, there was the reason why is because, dude, there's actually this thing that I've seen, and I found this like back in July.
Rebecca Mafia talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where like I think his name was he was basically I think his name was like Tommy the Bull or something like that.
Oh yeah.
He was John Gotti's like right hand man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now like out of prison, and he's done these interviews where he's sitting in like a big leather chair and it's black and white, and he's just telling all of these stories. And dude, one of the stories that he told was like what they would do and like what certain people would say to him. And there was one that I was like, holy shit, dude, like this is like, I don't know how these guys were able to go ahead and kill somebody, and then the person that was about to get killed still showed respect to them and understood it was just business. Like, I would have been like
the person who was gonna get killed was just like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, he's like, I understand. He's like, no problem. Like, I would be like, absolutely, I'd fight to the death. I'd be like, I don't want to fucking die. Like, what do you mean?
dude, fine.
Yeah, seriously. Like, they're like, I get it. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, this one dude was like, was an assassin. I forgot his name, but he had like the top amount of like assassinations or just like hits. Like that's what they called them, they were hits, and he had like one of the top ones. And Tommy the Bull or whatever his name was, Tommy the Bull, him and another guy were ordered by, I don't think Gotti at the time, because he wasn't up there yet. It was like whoever else was in charge was like, you got to take this guy out. You know, he's, bad for business. You have to take him out. And this guy was like very well respected, and he was just like, he turned to Tommy the Bull, and he goes, if I wanted to be killed by anybody, it would definitely be you. He goes, that's just how much respect I have for you. And he was like, what? And he was like, this is like, and imagine, and then he goes, and then Tommy the Bull said like he would consider this guy to be the boss. Like he wanted him to be the next boss.
Yeah.
And he thought that he would have deserved it because he's respected by a lot of people. And it was a big deal. And he goes, can you do me a favor before you guys do what you got to do? And he's like, yeah. He's like, what is it? He goes, can you take my shoes off? He's like, can you take my shoes off and put them in the street? And he's like, she's like, and he goes, why? And he goes, because I have this thing with my wife that she goes, oh, what the fuck does he say? So before this guy like was complimenting him and all that stuff, and what he basically told him was just like, hey, before you kill me, can you take my shoes off? He's like, because my wife always said that I would die in the streets with my shoes on. He goes, and he would always tell his wife like, I'll die when I come home and, take my shoes off. And so he was like, okay, no problem. And he was like basically sending a message to his wife like, hey, I am dead, but I was thinking about you before I died.
Oh, it's so romantic.
That's pretty fucking dark.
No, it's fucked up.
Yeah. So like it'd be a message to his wife. Like that's the type of shit that they would do back then, dude. And like there was one where like he says like that he hugs this girl that has a hit on her because she's gonna rat, and she was obviously crying and upset, and she said, can I just give you a hug before you kill me? He's like, for what? She's like, just because I felt like really close to you, and she's like, I never meant any harm towards you or anybody at all. She's like, I'm just scared. I don't know what to do. And he said, okay. And he like gave her a hug, and then he was just like, he was like, fuck, dude. Like, how am I supposed? And then he's just like, and then he goes, and then I shot her in the head, and I'm like, what, dude? Like, where does the mental psyche like go? Like, if someone said that to me and gave me a hug, I would have been like, just get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah, try to give him some money and be like, just go the fuck to like
But-
Peru or something.
yeah, and then that's the thing is like, if you do that, then you're dead.
yeah,
Like
Stuck
that's why
between a
like
rock and a hard place.
yeah, he was like, if I don't do this, I die. That's how you have to think of it when you do shit like that. Or when they do shit like that, it's like either I do this or I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I mean it's fucked up either way, and I think that getting yourself into a life like that, you've got to expect, things like that to happen, and you got to suffer the consequences when that does happen. But,
Yeah.
just like the mental toll it must take on those people. I mean, I'm sure after a while they get used to it and they just learn how to block it out or how to deal with it. But like the first couple hits must have been brutal, like on their mental.
Yeah, man.
And the fact that they're able just to, continue just going about life and still think of it as just something that they had to do is still fucked up in and of itself.
Yeah. I mean, although it was just a movie, the Goodfellas, there was like some stuff that was pretty accurate, and how basically one of the guys that they killed was Billy Batts. He was like a main guy, and then how they killed him. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but like, dude, he just like essentially he makes fun of Joe Pesci, and then they come back, and then and then they just beat the shit out of him. Like Joe Pesci, like beats the hell out of him until he breaks. Basically, they called it a Saturday Night Live special, but it was basically, I don't know the actual term for the gun. It was that's what they called it. That's what the mob called it.
Okay.
But it was basically like a 6-shooter, like small, like gun, like if you saw, you know what I'm
With a
talking about.
revolver?
Yeah, it was like not an actual revolver, but here, hold on, let's go to, that's what they called it, but it was essentially a 25 caliber.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like one of the smallest guns you can have, but that was super popular. So beats him to a bloody pulp. Then they got him in, then they have him in the trunk, and then they're stabbing him like 7 times, and then they got to go back, and then they got to dig him up later. And it's like, how does that not fuck with you forever? Like that type of shit. Like that would fuck me up. I'd be like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, they're fucking sick in the head, man.
I'm like, I'm not doing this shit anymore.
I mean, that's people like nowadays. People glamorize this shit, and
Yeah, it's glamorized.
and it's like seen as popular, obviously, and people think that it's cool, but it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is
fucked up shit.
Yeah, and it's like the one of the things that was all a true story was Johnny Brasco, I believe his name, was the undercover CIA agent that famously infiltrated and got like rewarded for infiltrating the mafia and stuff like that, and was like insanely close to becoming like a soldier.
Yeah.
Like being a made man.
Yeah.
Which is not easy to do. And the guy that basically was like bringing him in and doing that, dude, when they found out that he was part of the CIA and all that stuff and everything, and the remake is with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino. So if you like Al Pacino, that's another movie to watch. He does phenomenal. And what they did, dude, was they buried him face down. They cut his hands off. Yeah. Killed him, obviously. But yeah, cut his hands off, buried him face down.
That's tough.
Yeah. And they're like, the reason why we cut his hands off was because
You can't get back up.
No, it was because of the people that the undercover agent, it was like a sign that like the people that he shook hands with and was going to be made a made man and all that stuff. And like, that's like a sign of like, we're cutting your hands off because he shook our hands
Yeah.
and
Okay.
he was a traitor the whole time. Like they do stuff intentionally.
Yeah, to give a sign.
Yeah, to give a sign of like, hey, we're doing this because of you, of what you did. Like
Yeah.
that's fucked.
I listened to this one interview with some mob hitman. I see, like, I don't know their names like that. I just listened to it because I think the stories are interesting, right?
Yeah,
I forget what the dude's name was, but it was a couple days ago. He was basically telling a story about how he was ordered to like do a hit on somebody was ordered to do a hit, and they decided that they didn't want to do it because of something with their conscience or whatnot. So they had somebody else do it. The dude who did the hit on the guy who he killed, drove him to get cancer treatment like every week for like 2 years straight. And he was ordered to do the hit on the guy. Imagine that. Imagine that's like you having cancer and me driving you everywhere for 2 years straight every week, and then you being ordered to kill me and killing me.
What
Or vice versa. I mean, I do it, like, no doubt.
I mean, I do it in a heartbeat. I mean, I wouldn't even think twice, but
no, but like that's how fucked up that life was.
yeah, man, and that's what I'm telling you. Like, it was strictly business, not personal. And you're like, what?
Yeah, those motherfuckers got some problems, man.
Like, how is that not?
That's not sane.
Yeah,
That's not
how is
sane.
that not fucking? Like, in what way is that not fucking personal? Like, that's insane, dude. Like, why the fuck would you like just be? You're just cool with killing somebody that like that's that close to you. Like, that's what they have to do. Like, you become like close with another guy as like a as like a family member and all that stuff, and then you're just like, and then they just turn to you like, hey, you gotta go kill him now. And you're like, what? Like, well, yeah, if you don't kill him, then we're gonna just kill both of you guys.
Didn't like I'm gonna go away from the mob a little bit, but when it came to the Colombia what's his fucking name, Pablo Escobar, didn't he order a hit on his wife or his sister or something like that? Because he found out that she was going to like work against them, law enforcement. So he ordered his right hand man to kill, I think it was his wife or his girlfriend or his sister, one of them.
I think it was his.
And he fucking did it. Dude, his right hand man does tours in Colombia of basically shit that they did. Like, he'll take tourists around like Medellin and Colombia and show them places where they had certain events, like where they had giant parties or massive orgies, or like where they killed people, and he would like reenact it and show them and tell them exactly what he did and how he did it and everything.
Jesus.
Dude goes from being a right hand man to Pablo Escobar to being running his own tourist business, essentially, on how he murdered all these people.
Yeah, I know that he would have when he would kill people, he would have hippos eat them.
Oh yeah,
Because they would
he had his
eat-
own zoo.
Yeah, he had his own zoo, and then it became a hippo problem. Hold on, let me look this up really quick. So I think he might have. So Pablo Escobar
Hit on girlfriend. I think it was his
was-
girlfriend.
hit on
Coca-Cola.
fire.
Fuck.
Let's hit
Put it on girlfriend. Just type girlfriend. Oh
Oh
man. Maybe, but that's his hitman, the Popeye dude. I think that was it. No, is it him?
Should he died of cancer?
Pablo Escobar's hitman who killed 300. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think it was
3,000 people? You mean because his own girlfriend? Well, there we go. So maybe it was his hitman who I'm confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was his hitman who Pablo ordered him to kill his girlfriend. And he fucking did it.
Well, yeah, because he was. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because he was making. I think he said per week. I think he was making $100,000
Wow.
a week
That's a lot of money.
from just listening to what Pablo told him to do.
Talk about loyalty, man.
And then like the people that he would have there, I think he paid him more because he was his top hitman, but other hitmen that he had under him. He goes, the average guy that I would be helping me, carry out the hits and killing people would make about $100,000 a week. He goes, so you put that into factor. He's like, they're making $400,000 a month.
Yep.
Cash.
You can do one hit, you'll be good for the whole year.
Yeah, you do a couple hits. Yeah, you just do what he says.
Yeah.
Not even do hits, just do what he says for a month, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. You could never get out of that.
No, you'll be dead.
And he thought, like, I remember one time he was like, there was a guy next to a pool, and Pablo Escobar was just like, he's like, I don't fucking like traitors, and he just goes, and this guy was standing there just like pleading towards him and like, and just like saying like, no, I didn't do anything, He just goes, no, I think he did, and he just goes, go ahead. And he just fucking told him to shoot him in the fucking head.
Dude,
and just falls right into the pool. He's just like,
I think you did.
he goes, and I don't think he did anything. I think he just wanted to kill him. And he's just like, okay. Like, you just want to kill somebody that bad, you just fucking shoot him in the head.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. No regard for human life at all.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll be a good amount.
Cool. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This was the 11th episode of Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast. Make sure you guys rate, review, and subscribe. Make sure you guys share as well, too. Follow us on TikTok as well. We post weekly clips, highlights of the podcast. Go follow us on Instagram. We also post highlights on there as well, too. So,
and rate on Apple Podcasts, too. Takes 5 seconds, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I'm going to come and cough on you.
Yeah, give you all fucking COVID. Give you guys 2 weeks off of work.
Yeah, 2 weeks paid 2 weeks paid sick time.
Yeah, because COVID doesn't really kill people. No, it does, but, most people would just be fine from it. Let's talk about COVID real quick.
It's a lie.